Hello everyone, my name is Christian Meiner. I work at Igalia's graphics team, and today I have the pleasure to give you another etnaviv status update. Usually when I do this kind of talks, I look into the different Git repositories, do a small Git log magic to figure out what was done during the last year. This time I also talk about some interesting work in progress topics. So let's start with the first area of interest, the kernel space. For my personal view, the etnaviv kernel driver is more or less feature complete for the current user space driver. There are some bug fixes, but overall, that's it. There's one interesting patch series. Someone is working on PCI support for the etnaviv kernel driver, as there are some PCI cards in the wild that are using the Vivanti GPUs. And this developer was able to use the patch kernel driver in combination with Mesa to get it up and running on a PCI card. Hopefully this patch series will find its way into the upstream kernel. Let's move on to the user space. In the user space we now have full EtherSpec support, which means decode and encode. There's now a common etna core info struct that lives under source etnaviv common. There is a so-called hardware database that landed, which is more or less a composition of downstream kernel header files from different SOC vendors which are licensed under MIT. Now we have a Rust-based assembler. We finally support MSAA. We support multiple render targets. There are the usual Piglet and DBQ fixes. Tomeo is working on MPU features. And on the work in progress side of things, I've been working on a new backend compiler that is partially written in Rust, which enables OpenCL support. And also I'm still doing a lot of reverse engineering work. For instance, I started to look into the extended vision instruction set. And yeah, more or less I'm reverse engineering all the missing features that we need on the Mesa side. On CI side, finally CItron supports my power delivery unit and the Vivanti GPUs. The Vivanti GPUs are special as you need to query the information like model and revision at runtime, as the device tree does not provide this information. Sadly, my board farm is offline for some weeks now and there is no coverage. But I pulled the trigger to use CItron and I hope it is done soon. But there's still a lot of work on the Mesa side to do the switch finally. Also, I got some new shiny hardware that waits to be connected to my CItron gateway. At the bottom, you see a screenshot of FreeDesktop's GitLab instance showing my first DAT that is connected to a CItron gateway. Wonderful. Thanks for your time. If you like such kind of topics, feel free to join Igalia.